Hey there, Janine Garner here. Let's talk product roadmap. Every single one of us is in the business of selling something. You may be selling a service or a product. You may be selling coaching or mentoring or training or speaking. You may be selling workshops or keynotes or books or access to a membership program or a online program that you're offering. The reality is, when we're in business, every single one of us is in the business of selling something. But here's what I see. The biggest challenges I see out there is too many of us have this complex product offering. It's almost like it's so complicated. There are so many options. There are so many ways that you are selling your products and services that you're finding it hard to sell, let alone your potential clients finding it easy to understand what it is you're offering. And what we need to do is replace that complex offering with a simple offering, an easy to understand product or service offering. The other problem I see all the time is that we're actually hard to buy, probably as a result of being hard to sell, quite frankly. But people are wanting to do business with you, but when they start engaging and talking about the options, because you are so hard to sell, because you've got such a complex offering, it actually makes it hard for people to work out how to buy you. And what we want to do is replace the hard to buy with being easy to buy. Now, the challenge of having a complex offering and being hard to buy is that in reality, you are limiting your potential. The reality is this complexity, the noise, the friction, the complicated and convoluted way in which you're going to market, the multiple ways in which people can work with you means you are limiting your potential. And what we want is to be able to easily, simply, and with joy scale our businesses and unlock the potential. Now, the mistakes that people make when they're thinking about what to go to market with or how to sell is that they become this almost like a smorgasbord of offering. They're all things to all people. It's like you've got this menu, this wonderful, luxurious smorgasbord of options that you can choose from, which we think is great. We think we're offering, the best in the business, the best go-to-market strategy ever. And yet your potential clients are looking at it and almost ticking a box of, I'll take that. Can we add that? Can you put in that special sauce with that? Take out all of that. And suddenly you've got this complexity, right? From being all things to all people. And what tends to happen as a result of that is that your clients become in control. As opposed to you selling with conviction, as opposed to you having confidence in what you're selling, as opposed to you being really clear on the solutions that you have and the problems that you solve, and this is how I work, what tends to happen is the clients come into control. They tell you what they want you to sell. They ask you to come up with customized product offerings. And suddenly, this idea of having a simple business becomes complicated. And unfortunately, the knock-on impact of that is that the business that you dreamed of, this business of doing the work that you love in the way that you want to do it with clients that you love, this idea that you have around creating a scalable business that brings freedom to you, actually doesn't become a reality, because what's happening in reality is that your clients are actually shaping your business. Your clients are dictating to you what your business should look like, what products and services you should have. And your clients become in control, creating and building the business that they want you to have versus the other way around. That doesn't sound much like building a business that you love. It doesn't sound much like building a business without shackles, about building a business that does not negatively impact your lifestyle. And I'm all about building businesses that are scalable, building businesses that are friction-free, and most importantly, building profitable lifestyle businesses without shackles around your ankles and without it negatively impacting your lifestyle. A business that you love, a business that you fall in love with. So we got to get rid of that. So what I want to quickly introduce you to is this concept of the product roadmap. And there are 3 basic steps to rethinking your go-to-market offering. Let me just quickly flip. Here we go. This is a PDF that I've created for you, should you want it. The 3 steps. Number 1 is just map out what you're currently doing right now. Think about you here in the center. What are you doing right now? What products are you offering? Is it coaching? Is it keynoting? Are you doing training? Are you offering online programs? Are you offering books? Are you doing a podcast? Do you do private mentoring? Do you do corporate training programs? How many of those corporate training programs are you doing? Literally map out everything that you are currently selling right now. Just map it out, capture it down in no particular order. Remember, this is just capturing what it is that you are doing right now. Then I want you to move to step 2, which is take some time to reflect on that product offering, that service offering that you are currently putting out to market right now. And I want you to ask yourself some key questions. Questions like, when I look at this, what's actually working right now? What's working really well? And how do I know it's working well? What is that measure of success? Am I enjoying what I'm doing right now? Actually, is there some stuff in this offering that I really want to move away from, that I've outgrown, that actually I'm a bit bored of offering and I want to do something differently? What's not working? What's causing tension and angst? What are you maybe offering that isn't actually selling, that's got no numbers attached to it? Think about what's possible. How could you scale? What more could you offer? Think about your industry, the clients that you're currently working with, and get curious about where the market's going, where they're going, how they're growing. Is there an opportunity to simplify this product offering and at the same time increase the client lifetime value? Do you need to evolve your products to ensure that you take and you continue on the journey with your best customers? What changes do you need to make today that your future business will thank you for? What potentially do you need to let go of? Now, if you need a couple of prompters here, use these questions, use these 4 prompters to help get some clarity during this reflection process. Let's say, for example, this is a half-day workshop that you maybe were offering. And let's imagine that we are just doing a line in the sand, traffic light assessment of how we're doing, where you're answering or reflecting on your product and asking yourself questions around its profitability, its uniqueness, its scalability, and whether it's actually solving a problem, and asking yourself, actually, does it do that? No, not full on red. Actually, yeah, huge opportunities. I'm on fire with this product. There's potential here to further scale this or to further get momentum behind it. Or I'm not sure, actually, Janine. Could be, but I'd love to have a chat about it. And thinking about your particular product that you're reflecting on, ask yourself, okay, in terms of profit, am I making money from that half-day workshop? Or do I need to rethink it? Yeah, actually, it's really profitable because I upped my price points recently. Or it could be, God no, it's actually costing me more in terms of time, money, and profit because I haven't lifted my prices in a number of years. Get curious about this stuff. By the way, just to make sense on this, these 2 are yellow This one is red, and this row is green. Haha, that will help it make sense, won't it? Thinking about uniqueness. Is what you're offering unique? Is it different? Or at the moment, is it looking like every other person out there that's running a half-day workshop on leadership, or every other person out there that's running an online program around how to market your brand? Get curious about your product in that way. Is it scalable? Same process. Green, yes, it is scalable. Red, no, it's not scalable. Yellow, somewhere in between. And this final question, is it actually solving a problem that's needed right now? So use that process to reflect on your product offering. And then the final step is let's upgrade your product offering, your service offering. And this is where we use in Elevate the product roadmap. It is a means of simplifying, of making it easy to buy, of creating a scalable product mix, and most importantly, increasing the lifetime value of your clients. What we have to do is consider our product upgrade along these two axes. This bottom axis is one of effort or personalization, where low effort, high effort, low personalization, low effort, high personalization, low personalization, high personalization, etc. You get my drift. You're essentially plotting it on that scale. This vertical axis is about dollars, 0 to lots of cash. And essentially what we're trying to do is simplify our product roadmap such that we have got an offering at each point on this axis, from something that is free to something that is easily accessible to something that might be a bit more expensive to something that's increasingly expensive, etc. This helps your potential clients understand how they can buy into you and at what level they can come into you. And it also helps them understand how you are able to work with them over time. This isn't a one-hit wonder. This is about you going on a journey with your clients. So let me just map to show you how this works, my business across here as an example. So we do a lot of free stuff. Here's an example today, bit of free training in here with a PDF. And this is about totally adding value, giving you access to some of the stuff that I teach so that you can put it into your business and hopefully it adds value immediately. What we then have coming later this year is a program here which will be easily accessible. It'll be a short, sharp, quick, easily accessible program that essentially will allow people to get the foundations and the fundamentals into their business to allow them to make that next step, to go almost from startup to, 10, 15K a month. So that will be the plan there. Next up, we have my Elevate program. This is my mastermind program. It is a monthly membership program. We work in Elevate with clients, consultants, coaches, business owners that are making between 10 to 15K already a month and are wanting to scale that. They're wanting to add another 20, 30, 40, 50K to their monthly revenue. So they're wanting to scale their business to help it become way more profitable and to enable them to build the business that they want. Elevate is all about owning your power. It's about aligning your purpose. And most importantly, it's about welcoming profit into your business. So that consists of curriculum, it consists of coaching, and it consists of community. Next up, I have my inner circle community. These are women that are already turning, $750,000 and $1 million plus. And they're really entering that next stage of scaling their business to that next level turning their sales into and their profit into wealth, and ultimately determining their next strategy. It's more expensive membership, and you get monthly mentoring with me one-on-one. The Elevate is group. Finally, the next 2 levels out, this is where I put my corporate work, which is training and keynoting or speaking. And out here, limited private one-on-one. And that's essentially how we structure our product roadmap here. The beautiful thing about this is it's easy to sell each product. We're able to take clients on a journey so we can increase the lifetime value of our clients. We're easy to buy, and it allows us to scale. So when it comes to designing your product roadmap or your service roadmap, it's really important that you replace complexity with simplicity. That instead of being hard to buy, you're easy to buy. And as opposed to limiting your potential, you with conviction and with confidence can sell your product and scale your potential. The product roadmap is the framework that we use, that I teach. And if you want a copy of the PDF that I've just shared with you, just click below and we will get that to you. Take care till next time.